We're going to dig a little deeper into our first guest. Here is Rob Sinclair. He's a sustainability Sherpa for Conscious Brands Incorporated. What do you guys do?
So we're a boutique sustainability firm, and we help identify sustainability strategies for organizations. So as opposed to having an arm's length green initiative or green team, we bring it into the core of the operation. So embedded deep into the culture and work with the owners, directors, employees to have a common language and common definition around sustainability. So it's not just environmental, it's not just social, it's not just financial, it's really good business. So if we can start to move away from sustainability and just have it as a good business and use business as a force for good that looks at return for all stakeholders and not just the shareholders.
Are companies in our city open to this? How is response been? Because I'm sure there are some that are very willing and excited, but I'm sure there's also businesses out there that might be a little bit hesitant.
Pushback.
Yeah, right. So we've been doing this for about 8 years, and a lot of our clients originally were in California, Vancouver, Toronto. We're seeing some more pickup in Calgary, but still the majority of our business is outside of Calgary. And I think it's not for lack of trying in Calgary, but just that awareness. People, pardon me, are not sure where they can start with sustainability, and they don't really see the opportunities that are associated with it. So, yeah.
Creating something like you're doing suggests that there's a need for it.
There's definitely a need for it, and we're seeing more and more organizations come on board that are offering great services, like some of our panelists here, other organizations that are offering consulting services such as Conscious Brands that are just really helping educate the overall community of business leaders in Calgary to be more sustainable. I think we're at a really great spot in the city because we can leapfrog everything that's been done in the other initiatives around North America.
And Lourdes, you're an entrepreneur yourself.
I am, yes.
So you kind of have the other side where you are a business owner. How have you noticed a connection between business owners in our city and sustainability?
I mean, there's definitely as a business owner, you want to be sustainable in terms of, environmentally sustainable and being conscious about what you're doing and what you're putting out there. But then you struggle with the bottom line all the time.
No kidding, that is
and
it.
that's something that, especially as a new entrepreneur, you'll, first 5 years for sure, and then some. But
is that what you're finding too? Is that people say, look, bottom line, how do we do this? I've
Yeah.
got to maintain my bottom line, or I don't even exist.
Well, I think since it is just good business, we can help reduce those costs, but that return on investment is a lot longer than than it would be originally, or with other business initiatives or other business investments. But we're seeing return on treating your employees well. They stick around longer, so there's lower fees for attracting. You're attracting and retaining higher quality of people. So environmental, it's not just changing light bulbs, but we can look at the whole impact and how to reduce, go to zero waste, as Kevin says.
Well, Kevin, how do you feel about what he's doing?
I think it's great, and I mean, what I really find is that it is beneficial to the bottom line. And Rob, you're really involved in B Corp, and I think that there have been numerous studies that actually demonstrate that B Corps perform better than conventional alternatives. So I really think that there is a harmony between economy and environment that is growing to an increasing extent.
And what about maybe that's in North America? What about here in our city? Is that something that's changing?
Yeah, I think that Calgary is moving quickly. The important thing is to celebrate progress, not perfection. I think that if we look at Calgary's imperfections, it really scares us off of taking a step towards the right direction. I think that instead, by celebrating all the incremental steps that we do take, we're getting better and better.
And is that something you notice when you start working with companies? Is that just the small steps in getting them going really improves?
Absolutely, it's a journey, right? Sustainability is never, we're never going to achieve it, but we can get closer and closer. And for us as Sustainability Sherpa is helping guide organizations up to the first base camp of awareness, the second base camp of strategy, or whatever those base camps are. We're seeing that progress, and as Kevin said, it's that first step on the journey towards sustainability.
And
that's very important.
I bet you're also finding there's a lot of businesses that do embrace what you're doing and saying, man, where have you been all my life?
Absolutely, and we're fortunate that we're growing from word of mouth, so we're having success with the clients we're working with. They're telling their business associates, and they're coming to us. This is the way to go. This is the way to go, and we see it. And that's why I said, to shift from it's just good business. And as Kevin mentioned, we're a founding Canadian B Corp, and B Corps are a new way of doing business, using business as a force for good and being the best for the world, not just the best in the world.
A force for good.
Da da da.
Rob Sinclair is a sustainability Sherpa with Conscious Brands Incorporated, yes?
Correct, yeah.
Great to have you here this morning.
Yeah, thanks.